This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
porcfest.com.
Did you enjoy the New Hampshire Liberty Forum? Would you like another crack at New Hampshire during a prettier time of year? Porcupine Fest happens every summer. It's your chance to experience America's freest state and its most effective liberty movement. Don't miss the fun. Sign up now.
porcfest.com.
Report relative to tax deeds, unpaid property taxes.
Home seizures for back taxes. The mere possibility sends keen New Hampshire liberty activists pouring into City Hall.
All those in favor? That is unanimous. Thank you very much. 385.
But what's really making waves is the way they poured into a local talk show the following weekend. I listened to the program, I think it was in early April, and there were probably a good 12 different liberty callers who phoned in to express their opposition to home seizures. Most of them did call from Keene, but others called from out of state, and that was something that really was not entirely welcomed by anyone. The show is called Talkback, and it's hosted by a local politician, Cynthia, Georgiana. Although I think she says it more like Georgiana. Now, I wouldn't be criticizing what's going on with all that if it weren't for the fact that it were successful. Since it's successful, it earns criticism. If it were unsuccessful, it probably wouldn't even be worth talking about. But I do have a criticism. When you call a talk show, you should be getting signs of agreement from not everyone, and not just your buddies, but people who are calling in who you've never heard of. Some of them should be on your side if you're making a good argument and putting it well. And after listening to Talkback, it's very interesting to listen to these liberty lovers call in, but listening to Talkback off and on for the last few months, I see very little sign of like average people calling in and saying, yeah, these guys have a point. So there's something that's not happening that ideally should be happening. I'm not sure what that is, but up until this weekend, I had never heard anyone call in to talk back and support the liberty activist position, except for liberty activists. This weekend, we did finally get one person calling in from Vermont who agreed with us and was not a liberty activist, but he was in Vermont. Anyway, just a couple thoughts. I think it's great that liberty activists are pouring into the talk show lines, and I wish they would do it on more talk shows in more towns. There's a show on WTPL in Manchester, The Pulse. I think it's 107.7. That's every weekday in the afternoons. You can call in pretty easily. You just kind of need to weigh in on whatever it is they're talking about. But they're almost always talking about something liberty lovers would be interested in. And they're very accepting. Anyway, it's Dave Ridley signing off for RidleyReport.com this April 6, 2009. Don't miss the fun. Sign up now.
porcfest.com.